Question number 1 is worth 10 points. Question. Solomon mentions a great people that cannot.
Interruption. I cannot do what? No one accounted for multitude.
That's correct. Question number 2 is worth 10 points. Question. What is stated concerning wealth in Proverbs?
Everyone.
Interruption.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 12. Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but either gathered by labor shall increase.
That is incorrect. This question was interrupted and will be reread to the yellow team. Without interruption, question number 2 is worth 10 points. Question. What is stated concerning wealth in Proverbs chapter 13, verse 11?
Interruption. Wealth got by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase.
That is correct. Question number 3 is a two-part question worth 10 points. Question. Referring to wisdom in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 14, the merchandise.
Everyone.
Interruption.
The merchandise of it is better than how many things are around it. Or the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver and indigo and fine gold, and there are two.
That is incorrect. This question is interrupted and will be reread to the yellow team. Without interruption, question number 3 is a two-part question worth 10 points. Question. Referring to wisdom in Proverbs 53, verse 14, the merchandise of it is better than what, and the gain thereof than what?
Interruption. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold.
That is correct. Question number 4 is a two-part question worth 10 points. Question. What is a sport to the human?
Grade 2.
Interruption.
In Proverbs chapter 10, verse 23, it is a sport for people to do mischief.
That is correct. Question number 5 is a quotation conclusion question worth 10 points. Question. Train up.
Interruption.
Interruption.
Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
That is correct. Question number 6 is worth 10 points. Question. What are like the bars of a castle?
Grade 1.
Interruption.
According to Proverbs chapter 18, verse 19. A brother offended is hard to be won, and a strong city and their contentions like the bars of a castle.
That is correct. Question number 7 is a two-part question worth 10 points. Question. Who, according to Proverbs chapter 12, verse 2, obtaineth.
Grade 1.
Interruption.
Obtaineth what? A good man obtaineth favor of the Lord.
That is correct. Question number 8 is a quotation question worth 10 points. Question. What verse 2 of Proverbs chapter 8?
Grade 1.
She standeth in the tall high places by the way of the places of the palace.
That is correct. Question number 9 is worth 20 points. Question. What is recorded concerning a man's ways in Proverbs?
Grade 1.
Interruption.
In Proverbs chapter 5, verse 21. For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and ponders all his goings.
It is incorrect. This question was interrupted and will be reread to the yellow team. Without interruption, question number 9 is worth 20 points. Question. What is recorded concerning a man's ways in Proverbs 16, verse 7?
Yellow 2. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
That is correct. Question number 10 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. 1 Kings chapter 10, verse 6 refers to hearing what? Interruption.
Of what? It was a true report that I heard a minor land of the heads and other wisdom.
is incorrect. This question was interrupted and will be reread to the red team without interruption. Question number 10 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. 1 Kings chapter 10 verse 6 refers to hearing what, where?
And she said to the king, it was a true report that I heard in my own land of the accent of thy wisdom.
That's correct. Question number 11 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. The command is given in Proverbs chapter 3 verse 27 to withhold. Interruption.
Withhold not what from whom? Withhold not good for them who is due when it is in the power of their hand to do it.
That is incorrect. This question is interrupted and will be reread to the yellow team without interruption. Question number 11 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. The command is given in Proverbs 3 verse 27 to withhold not what, when?
Yellow 2. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due when it is in thy hand to do it.
That is correct. I'm not ready. 60 seconds. And we're ready for question number 12. It is worth 20 points. Question. Wisdom describes herself how in verses 22 and 23 of Proverbs chapter.
Red 2.
Interruption.
Proverbs chapter 8. The Lord possessed me, the beginning is ready. Before his works of old, having set it from everlasting, from the beginning forever be with us.
That is correct. Question number 13 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Question. Separated very.
Yellow 1.
Interruption.
Separateth very friends. Quote the verse for a study that contains this phrase. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends.
That is correct. Question number 14 is a three-part question worth 20 points. Question. For what shall who be whose friend?
Yellow 1.
Interruption. Time. It's incorrect. This question was interrupted and will be reread to the red team without interruption. Question number 14 is a three-part question worth 20 points. Question. For what shall who be whose friend in Proverbs 22 verse 11?
Red 1.
He that loveth the pureness of heart and the grace of his lips, the king shall be his friend.
That is correct. Test yellow 2, 60 seconds. It is a two-part cross-reference question worth 20 points. Question. Whose contentions are spoken of in Proverbs chapter 18 and whose?
Red 2.
Interruption.
Whose contentions are spoken in Proverbs chapter 19?
Time. It is incorrect. This question was interrupted and will be reread to the yellow team without interruption. Question number 15 is a two-part cross-reference question worth 20 points. Question. Whose contentions are spoken of in Proverbs chapter 18 and whose contentions are spoken of in Proverbs chapter 19?
Yellow 1.
A brother offended. The contentions of a wife. A brother offends husband in a strong city, and their contentions like the bars of a castle.
That is correct. Question number 16 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. The first two verses of Proverbs chapter 7 instruct to keep how many things?
Yellow 1.
Interruption.
To keep how many things, and what are they? my commandments, my words, my law, and there are three. Keep my commandments and live. My son, keep my words.
Time. It is incorrect. This question is interactive and won't be read to you. The right team without interruption. Question number 16 is a two-part question worth 40 points question. The first two verses of Proverbs chapter 7 instruct to keep how many things and what are they? Time.
There's one.
My son, keep my words. Keep my commandments, and there are two.
Moving on to question number 17. That is incorrect by red one. Okay, timeout, red, 60 seconds. 17 is a quotation question worth 20 points question. Quote the verse of study which contains the phrase chief place of interruption.
Chief place of concourse. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city shuttereth her words, saying.
That is correct. Question number 18 is a two-part cross-reference question worth 30 points question. How many verses of study contain the phrase ornament of grace and
Red 2.
interruption?
And what are they? Proverbs chapter 1 verse 9 and Proverbs chapter 4 verse 9, and there are two.
That is correct. Now my yellow, 60 seconds, 30 points question. In the last two verses of Proverbs chapter 10, how are the wicked described? Howard,
Number 1.
interruption?
How are the righteous described? And how is the sluggard described? As the whirlwind passes, so is looking no more, but the righteous is an everlasting foundation. As vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is the sluggard to them that send him.
We're going to avoid and replace question number 19. The replacement to question number 19 is a two-part question worth 30 points question. According to Proverbs chapter 24, verses 13 and 14, what shall be
Number 1.
interruption?
What shall be as
Time. That is incorrect. This question is interrupted and will be read to the red team without interruption. Question number 19 is a two-part question worth 30 points question. According to Proverbs chapter 24 verses 13 and 14, what shall be as what?
Grade 2.
My son, eat thou honey, because it is good, and the honeycomb which is sweet to thy taste. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be unto thy soul, when thou hast found it, then there shall be a reward, and thy expectation shall not be cut off.
That is correct.
Test.
Now test LT 67. Question number 30 points question. The word steps is contained in 2 verses.
Number 1.
Interruption.
It's contained in 2 verses. Quote these verses. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straitened. When thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble.
Time.
It is incorrect. This question is interrupted and be corrected by the right team. Without interruption, question number 20 is a cross-reference quotation question worth 30 points question. The word steps is contained in 2 verses of study. Quote these verses.
Time.
This quiz is closed. See these 2 teams get